Somewhere around $100,000, something strange happens to people's financial behavior. Not because the money runs out, because it starts working. You'd think that's when discipline gets easier. The numbers are finally moving. The account balance actually means something. But for a lot of people, it's the opposite. The moment their net worth crosses six figures is the same moment their savings rate quietly starts to fall. Meet Maya. She's 33, works in operations for a mid-sized logistics company, and for 6 years she did almost everything the personal finance world tells you to do. She tracked every dollar. She kept her rent below what she could technically afford. She drove a 10-year-old Corolla long after her coworkers had upgraded. At 27, her net worth was basically zero. Some debt, a little savings, nothing to show for the effort yet. By 33, it crossed $100,000. She remembers the exact week. She took a screenshot, and that screenshot changed her. Not because she suddenly had more money to spend. She didn't. The number just felt different. It felt like proof. Proof that the sacrifice had been worth it. Proof that she'd finally arrived somewhere. So she gave herself permission, a nicer apartment closer to downtown, a car lease, because after 6 years of a beat-up Corolla, she felt like she'd earned it. She stopped updating her spreadsheet every week, then every month, then not at all. None of these decisions felt reckless in the moment. Each one felt reasonable, deserved even. 2 years later, Maya checked her net worth again. It was $112,000. 2 years of a good salary, 2 years of contributing to her 401k here and there, and her net worth had barely moved. That's the part that confuses people. It's not that Maya suddenly made a huge mistake. She didn't blow her savings on something dramatic. She just quietly stopped doing the thing that got her to $100,000 in the first place, right at the moment that thing was starting to matter most. There's a name for what happened to Maya, and it's not really about math. Psychologists call it the arrival fallacy, the belief that reaching a specific goal will create a lasting change in how we feel and behave. A round number like $100,000 acts like a finish line, even though financially it isn't one. It's closer to the starting line of the part that actually builds wealth. Here's why. In the earlier years, almost all of your net worth comes from what you personally put in. Compounding hasn't had enough time to do much. But somewhere past the six-figure mark, the math starts to shift. The money already invested begins contributing almost as much as the person does. This is usually the exact moment people, without realizing it, start contributing less. Financially intelligent people tend to treat the $100,000 mark differently, not by celebrating less, but by protecting more. When a raise came through the following year, Jordan's version of that same raise didn't become a new expense. It became a bigger contribution. Maybe the danger of $100,000 isn't losing it. Maybe it's mistaking it for the reward, instead of the moment the real reward finally starts to build itself. If you find this kind of financial psychology useful, consider subscribing.